If you are at the beginning of your art journey and you'd like some tips, you'll want to stay and watch because I'm going to be telling you guys about things I wish I did and some things I wish I didn't do when I was just starting as an artist. So as I've been growing and changing and just improving my art, I've been thinking a lot about the things I've learned over these past few years that have helped me improve, and I just want to share that with you guys so you can learn from my experience and one, save yourself some time, and two, appreciate the journey. So firstly, keep what you call the bad pieces or your bad work. You all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure as an artist, we've all been in the place when we've created something and it didn't turn out the way we wanted it, or it didn't come out as visually pleasing as we thought. So you just crumble it up and you throw it out. I have so many drawings from when I was just starting as a kid, but there are also many drawings that I threw out that I sometimes wish I still had. You're gonna want to keep these pieces for various reasons. You worked hard on them and you did the best that you could with the knowledge and understanding that you had at the time. Not only that, but the drawings that we don't like serve as an improvement tracker. With each drawing or painting that you create, you're actually improving little by little, whether you realize it or not. But if you instantly throw out your pieces that you don't like or your drawings, then how are you going to learn from it? From now on, when you create something and it doesn't turn out the way that you wanted, I want you to hold on to that piece and figure out what you can learn from it. You need to observe it and ask yourself questions. You have to ask yourself, what is it about this piece that's throwing me off? Are the colors not harmonious? Is one eye way bigger than the other? Like, are my proportions off? How can I improve this drawing? And if you really want to throw it out, at least learn from it and ask yourself these questions before you dispose it. Secondly, tackle all of your challenges. Let's say you enjoy drawing people, but you don't feel confident enough to draw hands or feet. Just go for it. Don't hide the hands behind the body or leave the person without a pair of feet because, like I said before, each drawing can help you improve little by little. And if you're not actually going through with the challenges, then how will you later be able to look back and see where you stand? And I know it sounds cliche, but practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make a lot of room for improvement. And this is something that I wish I had a mindset of, or that someone would tell me, because there were drawings where if I wasn't sure how to draw the head, I found a way to avoid it or hide it. And same thing with hands. I'd do whatever I could to hide it instead of challenging myself as an artist. Like, I know I have this ink pen drawing of a woman, and like, instead of drawing the head, I just had like a bouquet of flowers as the head, and it looked pretty, but that was definitely me trying to avoid drawing the face and everything, the eyes and nose, because I didn't feel confident enough to do it. Oof, this one I really wish I could tell my younger self. This one I really want to emphasize. When you're just starting to practice using a new medium or drawing something that you're not yet comfortable with, it is much better to do it on a small scale. Like, I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else does this, but I don't know why I would do this. When I was just starting, I used to always draw really big portraits. I bought really big Bristol paper pads, and the reason why I say to work on a smaller scale is because you'll be able to complete more sketches in a short amount of time. The more practice, the better. Because I used to draw and paint on bigger paper and canvases all the time, it required more time, and the more time you spend working on the same study, the less time you have to work on the next challenge. So grab yourself like a 6x8 sketchbook or mixed media sketchbook and start doing small studies until you feel confident enough and comfortable to bring that to an even larger scale. And plus, drawing and painting at a smaller scale does take a huge weight off your shoulder. It's less pressure. You can draw loosely, paint loosely. It doesn't feel like you're doing a whole huge project, or that it doesn't feel like it has to be perfect because it's for practice and it's small. Another art advice I want to give you guys that I wish I could give to my younger self is to time yourself sometimes when you're drawing. You don't have to time yourself all the time, but to do it occasionally is a really good idea. And I'm gonna give you guys some websites. Like, I've used Line of Action, Sketch Daily, Quick Poses. I'll put some link in the description. But timing yourself is so important, not just so you can work faster, but it teaches you not to put so much focus on every little detail right away when you're drawing. When you get very like nitpicky with the little details, like how perfect the eyes have to be, or like how perfect, you know, the face has to be, you end up spending way too much time trying to perfect. Like, you focus way too much on perfection. So time sessions really reinforce using big shapes and drawing loosely to get the big picture within a short amount of time, and then you can make your little adjustments along the way. So this helps me in the long run, because now when I'm working on a sketch for a painting or a colored pencil piece, I'm not instantly trying to perfect every little mark I make on the paper or the canvas. I go into the sketch with a loose hand, I simplify complex subjects into shapes, and then I tweak it up a little bit to how I want it to be. And I also feel like when you start learning to draw loosely, it feels less stressful. Like, you're not as hard on yourself. Like, I used to beat myself about everything when I used to like take so much time trying to perfect everything, and now that I draw loosely and like, you know, less rigid, it's so much fun. Like, it's just a good time. And that's because I'm fully immersing myself in the journey of the drawing. I'm not putting my pencil on the paper and thinking, okay, I need to go from A to Z. I'm enjoying everything in between. And my last advice I want to give you guys, that I wish I could give to my younger self, is to know that your skills will improve. I loved art so much as a kid, and I still do so very much. Though sometimes I would be so hard on myself on the end results that it would ruin the vibes. Nowadays, before I begin anything, I always make sure to set good energy, good vibes. I eat a good meal or make myself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I'll go set up my materials. If it's sunny and the birds are chirping, I'll go open the curtains on the window. If I want some calming music, I'll go play some Lana Del Rey or listen to R&B, and it's just a vibe, you know? So all in all, I just want to say, don't be too hard on yourself. Enjoy the process of each study. Enjoy your individual journey as an artist, and have a good time while you improve. So this is all the tips I have for you guys for today. I hope that it was helpful. Please let me know if it was helpful in the comments. And if you've gotten this far in the video, please drop an emoji of a paintbrush or a palette in the comments. And if you guys have any video requests, you can also drop that in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting another video next week.